Folks, I hope you're ready because I have a feeling coming up this is going to be the longest episode of any podcast we have ever recorded in our 6 years of doing this. You have been so warned.
We are not going to panic.
Look at this guy, he's a giant robot.
Shut the fuck up when grown men's is crying.
Great idea! Great idea!
What am I, a fucking magician, man?
Am I some kind of fucking magician, man?
An icosahedron.
Icosahedron every day.
Sometimes twice a day.
Captain James T. Kirk once said, "May the force be with you."
What the heck even happened to you, man? Time to big brain.
What is the airwolf of trains?
Welcome, Dino-Riders, to episode 156 of the Blockbrothers Show, the podcast where we review a random episode of a different canceled or ended TV series each and every week. I am one of your hosts, Christopher Siege.
And I am your other host, NeoCal. Ready to dino ride our way into this episode.
Today on the Blockbrothers Show, during the month of April, we have set the time circuits to 65 million years BC. We've gone back to prehistoric times because the theme of this month is dinosaurs. Last week we covered Denver, the last dinosaur. And today we are covering Dino-Riders.
After years of peaceful existence on the distant planet Valoria, Questar and his people were forced into battle. The power of their step crystal ripped a hole in the fabric of time, sending them backward to prehistoric Earth. Unaware that at the same moment the evil Emperor Krulos was plotting to capture the step crystal with his own grotesque Rulon forces. And so, the battle continues in a new place and time with Dino-Riders.
Now we
I
put it
made
through
the mistake. That's right. I made the mistake of going, let's do Dino-Riders. I had a choice, and I said Dino-Riders.
As always, we looked at the episode count, we put it through the old random number generator, and what we landed on was episode 5, Torosaurus, which originally aired on a date that I don't know because I don't have that information in front of me, and I'm not going to look it up. I know I usually do. Breaking tradition here.
When I watched this, I had the Wikipedia up. I was like, oh, this is interesting. Oh, this part's interesting. Hey, it's by the same writer as like this. And now I'm like, okay, I guess that's fine.
I had a lot of Dino-Riders toys when I was a kid, including, if you're watching the video version, the one in my background here.
You had that one?
I had that one, yeah. And the reason why I had a lot of Dino-Riders toys is because they were very common yard sale toys when I was a little kid. Go to any yard sale or like flea market or swap meet, and you would find Dino-Riders toys, early 90s.
Yeah.
So I had lots
when
of
you
them.
had brought that up to me. Yeah, when you brought that up with me, I was like, wait, you're right. I never saw them anywhere except like yard sales.
Yep. And you would see them at like every fucking yard sale you would go to. There would be a Dino-Riders
if you're
toy
like
there.
35 to 45 listening to this, you've seen these motherfucking toys yard sale somewhere.
So the episode. Let's get into it here. The episode is as such: a kid whose name is Lad, very clever name, is trying to learn how to operate some kind of dinosaur that he doesn't usually operate.
So this is the self-insert for kids.
The kid insert
just
character.
like when we covered Beast Wars 2nd.
Yeah.
There's an annoying fucking stupid kid who's trying to prove himself by not listening to the adults and doing things on his own.
Yeah.
And it goes bad.
And it goes bad.
But
So
he
kid-
learns something.
So kid fucks off to go
and
to
he's
go
got
out
a
on his
flying,
own
he's
way.
got a pterosaur.
Yeah,
He can
he's
fly
got
and
a,
shoot missiles.
he's got a pterodactyl. He fires his lasers.
He indeed fires his lasers and his sky torpedoes. Little bit disappointed. Dinosaurs, no personality.
No.
They didn't give the dinosaurs like any comedic, like they're essentially vehicles.
They're subjugated animals, is what they are.
So,
with like
so
mind
here's the
control
overall
boxes on them.
Dino-Rider thing. The good guys are like space druids. They have special crystals that give them telepathy.
Yeah.
And they befriend the dinosaurs. And in order to help defend the dinosaur kingdoms, the dinosaurs come and work with them. So the good guys have friendship crystals. The bad guys have mind control crystals. Not making this up. They have mind control.
The lizard
and they
people.
subjugate the lizard people.
The Rulons.
aliens. Rulons. And the good guardians are the good guys. I don't care to remember. And they have crystals and they help. And don't they help? They help Triceratops at some point in this episode, right? Yeah.
So literally what this episode is, kid insert character does some stuff.
Yep.
Nothing of interest really, but he wants to prove himself to the adults.
Mm-hmm. By not listening to them.
Bad
and
guys
running off on his own. Yeah.
Bad guys attack. Bad guys and good guys have very long drawn out fight that lasts almost the entire episode. It's just a big battle. Good guys
and that's
win.
when the budget good guys win, yeah.
Bad guys run away and are like, next time, Gadget, next time, because the bad guy is voiced by Frank Welker, basically doing his Dr. Claw voice. And the leader of the good guys, the drill sergeant guy or whatever, is voiced by Peter Cullen, Optimus Prime. Also, another one of the
liked Sergeant guy.
Also, another one of the bad guys is voiced by Chris Latta, Starscream. And the laser sound effects are literally the same laser sound effects as from the Transformers cartoon. So I just felt like I was watching a reskinned episode of reskinned, less interesting episode of Transformers.
Hey, this is the alpha for Beast Wars. Okay, so
that was the episode.
The editing. Okay, so we don't need to go over the beats of the episode because that was the episode.
That's literally all there is to the episode. I just watched this shit last night.
Yep. So and there's a token woman who is a psychic healer who's not in this episode. Of course, yeah. I do like the sergeant guy from here. He's like surprisingly like hoorah masculine, but not toxic, which kind of blows my mind for that era. Like he's very hands-on, like go get him, but forgiving and understanding. I just wanted to throw that out there as one of the pros. Now,
sure.
As a show, there are desyncing things. Voice lines will come across through twice. Someone else will be talking and the editing is off and it will show a different character's mouth moving.
That is really common with cheap cartoons at the time.
So through
even
the
Transformers did that all the time.
It did, yeah. So through the lens of this is a TV show, it's phenomenally bad. Probably one of the worst things that we've covered. From the lens of what if this was a weekly 20-minute long commercial?
This is the most half-hour toy commercial I've ever seen. This is the most like token example of it.
This is the token example of half-hour toy commercial in our lifetimes.
Yeah,
it beats G.I. Joe, it beats Transformers, whatever. Every other
Ninja Turtles,
Hasbro, Ninja Turtles, which
I guess Ninja Turtles was a comic phenomenon first, but whatever.
Right. Comic first, then also not really for kids, very violent. They all
The
had
comic,
red
the original
bandanas.
comic, yeah.
And it became its own, like, what's the word? It entered the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
Like they're permanently associated with Pizza Hut and skateboarding, right? And ooze, right? Like it helped form the 90s, right? This, as far as I know, had, other than jumping on the dinosaur hype, mid 80s to mid 90s, dinosaurs, or to all throughout the 90s, I want to say.
Yep.
Dinosaurs. Everyone fucking loved like things dinosaurs.
Yep.
That was the decade to be a fucking kid and like dinosaurs. There's nothing here. The show kept showing people falling off of their dinosaurs, running, shooting with a laser, remembering they had a giant tank of a dinosaur, and that it's like getting out of your car to fight another car. Do you know what I mean? Like, are you fucking stupid? Like getting out of a car during a demolition derby?
You're in a demolition derby and you just get out of your car
And
to start fucking street fightering.
Dun, 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 dun.
Another
Ready?
car.
Start.
And then being like, oh wait, I have a car over there.
So the number of times, this is like a dozen times, by the way, they get out, are knocked out, are thrown from, or have to get out of their dino machine tanks.
Yep.
It's a lot. And I think it's because it's for toys. It's showing kids, because like all the toys are just loosely sitting with like a little plastic like cage for seatbelt. It's meant to kind of be more reflective. It even shows like how to play with them. This is like a how to play with them commercial where it like goes, the lasers and rockets don't do shit, by the way.
Oh, of course.
Other than Sarge being good, this is the one thing I like. The T-Rex, because they all have like armored enhancements, right? They're not cyborgs. They're like attachments, right? The T-Rex has an attachment which gives him long robot clamps. That's pretty funny. Because like T-Rexes don't have, they got like the tiny like vestigial like little arms. I thought it was really funny when the bad guy's T-Rex arms came out and grappled the Triceratops like horns. I was like, you know what? If these guys were good, they could help the handicapped. Right? Like these guys are making like clamps for like T-Rexes. Like get out there and like you can make like a lot of money like helping people. But no, they want to kill the good guardians. Yeah.
The Druidians.
The Druidians, yeah. But instead, it very more so than anything else, it's just so paint by numbers. It's curse you, good guardians.
Well, there's no plot. Like there's no story here whatsoever. Literally, and like I summed it up.
We're used to this. We cover like Beast Wars. Right, like we cover like Transformers. We're used to that. We don't need a huge plot. It can be nonsensical.
Beast Wars has tons of story going on there,
but oh, absolutely, that's not
a great example.
That's not a great example. G1, that fucking like that wasn't a good example. But there's lots of examples of whatever episodes. A lot of no, even the bad episodes of Beast Wars Second. At least something fucking happened, even if it was the same every time. Too Much Energon. Check out our Beast Wars podcast. Nothing other than, hey, the Triceratops are trying to help their baby. I'll help. And he like explodes the mountain even more. And he's like, yikes. But I imagine every episode is the same. It's just there's no editing budget. There's
Gunner,
no sound
something's
budget.
wrong. I can't fire my lasers.
Oh,
I don't know what's wrong with my lasers.
Well, get out and fix it. Well, we have to hurry on. So if it wasn't for Optimus, yeah. The show only has that Optimus's voice actor.
Well, It's got Optimus. It's got Peter Cullen. It's got Optimus. It's got
Right.
Frank. It's got Frank Welker, Megatron / Dr. Claw. It's got
Yeah.
Starscream. It's got a decent
Well-
enough voice cast, other than the like fucking annoying like kid.
And it's not enough to save it.
Also,
As a
hilariously
show-
enough, there's a black guy on the good guys team who is clearly voiced by like the whitest sounding motherfucker possible.
There are a few characters on the show where I was scrutinous of them talking. I'm like, oh boy, here we go, right? And thankfully, question mark, or maybe not. Like, there, I was like, oh boy, like here's like an indigenous looking character or a black looking character. How bad are they going to sound? And everyone just sounds very like, other than the boot camp like instructor guy, everybody sounds very
Milk toast.
yes, that
Milk toast.
like no accent, just perfectly well spoken. We need to blah blah blah. All right, Dino-Riders, ride out. And
like I
but
said,
yeah, as
all there is to this, there's no story to be had here. All there
No.
is kid insert character goes off, tries to prove himself to the adults. Bad guys attack good guys win.
yeah, and at this point I'm repeating myself and over explaining. But no, this is the most, how did you word it?
This is the most token example of a half-hour toy commercial. Now I'm repeating myself.
Yeah.
Cal, you just caught a random episode of Dino-Riders. Would you tune in again?
Nope. If you're watching us on video, the images behind us make it seem so much cooler than it actually is. And if it doesn't look cool, then you're definitely not gonna like the show. There's no show here. It's for kids to go and see on TV, and when they see it in the store, they'll be like, "Oh, cool." That's it. There's nothing here.
There's nothing.
Aren't there
here.
only 20 episodes?
Something like that.
15?
I can't remember.
And it's to be expected. I would be very surprised if it was like, what are you talking about? There's 4 seasons of this. No, they banged this out in like a couple weeks,
Yeah.
and then like let the editors fix it. Siege, you just watched a 20-minute toy commercial for Dino-Riders. Would you tune in next week?
I would rather track down some Dino-Riders toys and play
Review
with
them.
them. Play with them on my bed, mouthing sound effects and everything like I was 7 years old again. I would much rather.
You know what?
And you know what? I'm not going to do that, but I would rather do that than watch another episode of Dino-Riders the cartoon.
Well said. I actually would rather do that.
because I would come up with something infinitely better.
And indeed, maybe the episode is challenging young minds to do better.
Maybe. That's an optimistic take on it.
That's
But
an optimistic take.
that's what we'll go with. That was episode 156 of the Blockbrothers show. If you want to support us, go to patreon.com/lasercomb, LAZORCOMB. Starting at the $5 tier, you get access to our weekly-ish exclusive Patreon podcast, the Cal and Siege Super Show. $10 tier, you get that. You get the occasional commentary track. We just did one for Judge Dredd, which was a lot
Probably
of
the
fun.
funnest one we've done.
Yeah. We're probably going to do another one soon for Demolition Man.
Jingle All the Way was pretty
Jingle All the Way
was pretty
fun,
good, but
too.
no Judge Dredd.
I think we should make it an annual tradition where we do a commentary track of like a Christmas comedy.
Yeah. After that was and I had never seen
Yeah.
it before.
Also at the $10 tier, you get to pick a show for us to review a random episode of on this very podcast. And there's some more goodies in the higher tiers. So if you want to get in on that, go to patreon.com/lasercomb. If you want to interact with us, best way to do that is to join the Discord. There's a link in the description of this and every episode. If you're watching the video version on YouTube, like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. If you want to tell us how fucking stupid we are, for just not getting how brilliant of a show Dino-Riders is, by all means, take us to task.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Actually, we read all the comments.
We'll be back next week with the next installment of 30 Days of Dinos with a slightly newer cartoon, probably going to be better.
Doesn't matter what you're talking about, probably will be.
It's going to be Extreme Dinosaurs, which was a show from the 90s, which, if I recall correctly, more Transformers crossover here, I think had some of the same cast members as Beast Wars.
Ooh.
Now, to find out what episode of Extreme Dinosaurs we're going to watch, I'm going to hit screen share. And I'm going to share that screen. And share it real good.
Yeah, share that screen.
How many episodes did Extreme Dinosaurs have? The 90s were so extreme. 52.
The 90s were extreme.
We had Extreme Dinosaurs. We had Extreme Ghostbusters. We had G.I. Joe Extreme.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Hey, we should do a G.I. Joe themed month. There's enough G.I. Joe.
There's definitely
cartoons.
enough. Depends if we like G.I. Joe enough to do it.
I like G.I. Joe.
Okay.
I had so many G.I. Joes as a kid.
I remember there were live action movies, but I never watched them.
They're not great.
Ah.
They're kind of fun in like kind of just like a dumb brain dead movie kind of way.
Right.
But they're not things that I like ever go back to really. So one random number between 1 and 52, and here we go. 36. One number
so
off.
Close. Yeah.
Jinxed from October 20th, 1997. Bullseyes! New obsession, calling Madame Wilenska's psychic hotline for advice, has left him convinced that he is jinxed. Okay, that actually sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, I was going to say.
All right. So we'll be back next time with that. And until then, I've been Christopher Siege, one of your hosts.
And I'm NeoCal, your other host.
Thanks for listening. We will not ride your dino next time.
Absolutely not. No matter how much that long neck dinosaur, don't do it.
Not even once.
Not even once.